Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Obaseki conveys APC South-South meeting. Meanwhile, ahead of the emergency NEC meeting of the APC scheduled for next week, Obaseki will today hold a conventional meeting with the leaders of the party in the South-South. It was gathered that the meeting is part of the plan to discuss the embittered national chairman of the APC, Adams Oshomole, whom he had been at loggerheads with. However, the vice chairman of the APC in the South-South, Mr. Hida Etta, in a statement yesterday, distanced the leaders of the party in the region from the meeting. He said, the governor has no power to call such a meeting. Etta stated, I saw the invitation the governor is sending out to people, inviting them for a meeting, but I'm not coming or calling on all our party leaders to shun, but I'm calling on all our party leaders to shun the meeting because he has no right to convey such a meeting. I am the South-South vice chairman of the party, and any APC leadership meeting conveyed should be by me. I have also communicated to our political leader in the zone and Deputy Senate President, Senator Ovie Omoagege, and he is not aware of any such a meeting. So, we are calling on all our leaders not to attend any such meeting because it is illegal and the convention is unmotivated. Ita urged all stakeholders, including Obaseki, to follow the constitution of the party, which he said is supreme, stressing that any meeting called by him without the proper procedure is null and void. Well, Governor Obaseki, the governor of Edo State, has called all the South-South APC members to a meeting today. In a statement by the vice chairman of the APC South-South, the person of Ita, he said the meeting is not constitutional, it's not legal, and nobody should attend. He said Obaseki has no right to call such a meeting, that he is the national assistant chairman. And so if any meeting is to come, it's supposed to be by him. He said he has also informed the assistant senate president, the person of Omoagege, and he said he's not aware of any such meeting. So he's calling on all stakeholders not to attend. I don't know why he has, APCs, like I said, is already a divided party. APC is a divided party, and if one of the governors is calling for a meeting, he didn't state the agenda why the meeting is being called, but apparently this man is already saying he assumes that the reason for the calling of this meeting was to discuss Oshomole, which he referred to as the national chairman, and the embitterment against him. So I don't understand how we can conclude. I don't know if the agenda of the meeting was stated in the IV that he said he has sent to the members of the party in the South-South zone. This is a regional meeting, and I don't think people meeting together just saying a group meeting to say, okay, let's meet up. We don't know what the aim of their meeting was for. There is an emergency meeting by the APC government slated for next week, but Oshomole has not been invited to that meeting as we're getting information. And Obaseki has called on the South-South APC leaders to come forth, APC members to meet in a meeting. I don't think we should apprehend or just say this is the reason why he has called for the meeting. Again, we're looking at issues that are going on in APC party. every issue now regarding Obaseki, they just, amount it to him being, because he's not, he's at loggerheads with Shomole. Oshomole wants to act according to Obaseki in the place of a godfather, and Obaseki is not happy with that and does not want that at all. And so these are the issues going on between Oshomole and Obaseki, and we know that there are fractions. Some are for Oshomole and others are for Obaseki. At the APC meeting that was held yesterday, you can refer to my previous news and hear for yourself. At the meeting, they had a vote of confidence or not confidence being taken, and the report reaching us was that members of the House voted for Oshomole in the place of votes of confidence, stating that he has won some victories from the party since 2015, Buhari's re-election, and initially some state governors was against him that they lost Zamfara, Bayelsa due to his negligence. What are those negligence? As a party, they are supposed to carry out proper documentation processes to make sure that every candidate they are bringing forth to fly any flag or party of their party should be duly and properly, qualified for that position and for that post. But guess what? For the Bayelsa state, what happened was that the deputy governor was not qualified in the sense that he gave a forged result. And when he was being asked to produce that result, could not. And so he was nullified. But the thing is, with a party, you are not just nullified. The governor and the deputy is one ticket, is not separately. So what happens to the governor applies to the deputy. So when the deputy was disqualified, it applies to the governor. So both of them were disqualified. If not, initially, according to INEC, APC won Bayelsa State. But when the matter was taken to court and the evidences were looked at, according to Nigerian Constitution, if you have declared any level of education, you should be able to produce that result. When he was called upon to produce the result, he could not. Therefore, they were disqualified, and PDP took over Bayelsa State. So with that, and also the issue of Zamfara, not to go too much into it, APC governors some of them became angry with Oshomole and, wanted him out as the national chairman, that he has caused the party harm than good. And they began to capitalize on some of the things that he has not done properly, and we know the issue of some governors taking him to court. They took him to court and were asking for his removal from office. So the Abuja High Court said he cannot be suspended as a party member and enjoy the benefits of a chairman. You have to be a party member to be a chairman of the party. So he was suspended and was instructed not to parade himself as the party national chairman. But what happened? Oshomole filed for an appeal, which is the normal procedure, which is supposed to be the normal thing to be done. But within 24 hours, like literally, within 24 hours, another court in Kano, the same level, which is never done in court, in law, only in Nigeria though, has already discharged Oshomole that the allegations levied on him by the courts in Abuja was inconsequential and has been rendered void, and therefore Oshomole should go ahead and resume office. What? Same court, not an appeal court, not a Supreme Court. So Oshomole, before you know it, the next day there was serious police presence in the secretariat, mounting it and saying Oshomole must go. The anti-Oshomole campaign began, and news reaching us was that Oshomole only came on Monday to the office to pick up some of his personal belongings. The keys to the secretariat and locks were changed. He wasn't given access. Also, his aides as well as those working with him were not given access into the secretariat, but a totally new person was given access. So we could see where Eta is coming from. Probably he's on the camp of Oshomole and not happy with the fact that Obaseki is calling the South governors. We'll keep you informed as the meeting goes on, and we'll let you know all that is happening. Thanks for listening. Please don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe, and to click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. We're here to keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. Thanks for listening. God bless. Bye.